A very good evening to you. This is an English edition of Dalsan TV. My name is Ali. Let's have a look at some of our top stories. Somali government says hundreds of Al-Shabaab militants killed. Djibouti contributes $1 million in cash to Turkish relief efforts for earthquake victims. US strike kills 15 Al-Shabaab fighters in Somalia. Welcome back. My name is Ali. The Somali government has said it has killed 350 Al-Shabaab militants and wounded dozens more in different operations in the country's south and central regions. The Somali government has said its soldiers, backed by international partners and local clan militias, have killed upwards of 350 Al-Shabaab militants and wounded dozens more in different operations in the country's south and central regions. According to the Somali officials, the Somali National Army carried out operations in Hiran and Hirshabelle State, Mudug, Galmudug State, and Lower Juba region in Jubaland State. At a news conference in Mogadishu, Somalia's Deputy Information Minister Abdirahman Yusuf Al-Adala said in one area of Hirshabelle more than 200 Al-Shabaab militants were killed. He added that 4 militant commanders were killed and a number of others with injuries were taken into custody. Somalia has been grappling with chronic insecurity for years, with Al-Shabaab militants being one of the main threats to the country's stability. The militants have increased their attacks since President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud took office last May and vowed an all-war out against Al-Shabaab. The group has been fighting in the Horn of Africa nation, targeting Somali government officials and African Union peacekeepers since 2007. In October, twin car bombings by Al-Shabaab in the capital took the lives of more than 100 people and wounded more than 300 others. Djibouti has donated $1 million in cash to the Turkish Disaster and Emergency Management (AFAD) and will also send second batch of relief goods to people affected by the devastating twin earthquakes in Turkey. An official at the Turkish embassy said that the Djibouti ambassador to Ankara had made the cash donation to AFD the day before. Djibouti has donated $1 million in cash to the Turkish Disaster and Emergency Management (AFAD) and will also send a second batch of relief goods to people affected by the devastating twin earthquakes in Turkey. An official at the Turkish embassy in Djibouti has said that the Djibouti ambassador to Ankara made the cash donation to the AFAD the day before. This is Djibouti's second in-kind donation in Turkey, the first, which contained 120 tents, 185 kilograms of clothing, and 75 kilograms of hygiene supplies, was delivered on Tuesday. He said the Djibouti government and people are fully committed to helping earthquake victims in Turkey. At least 36,187 people were killed by the two strong earthquakes that jolted southern Turkey last week. Several countries in the region, including Syria, Lebanon, also felt the strong tremors that struck Turkey in the space of less than 10 hours. Now, a US airstrike in Somalia has killed 5 Al-Shabaab fighters, US Africa Command has said in a statement. The strike was conducted at the request of the Somali government and was a collective self-defense strike. The strike was carried out approximately 300 miles north of the capital, Mogadishu. Thank you so much for watching Dalsan TV. My name is Ali. The Information Minister Daoud Awais Jama said in a joint press conference that the Somali National Army, with support from the locals and international partners, killed 323 Al-Shabaab militants in operations in the last 7 days. He said that the joint forces operations were conducted in Galmudug, Hirshabelle, Southwest and Jubaland states.
The events that took place in the country for the last 7 days. We start with Galmudug. In the last 7 days, among the victories achieved by the Somali National Forces with the collaboration of the local people includes the capture of Elder, Haradere and Galad in Galmudug state. The terrorists have been controlling these areas for more than 15 years. In another operation in Galmudug, more than 100 Al-Shabaab members have been killed by SNA when they attacked a military camp in Galad. The SNA lost 7 soldiers, including the Deputy Commander of Danab Special Forces Unit, Major Hassan Mohammed Osman. Also, the SNA killed another group of 70 Shabab Kharijits in Berfarh area in Haradere district. The highlights of Hirshabelle. In Hirshabelle, several operations were carried out by the SNA against the Kharijis al-Shabab, killing over 90 terrorists who continued to test the wrath of Somali National Forces. The SNA also captured weapons and battle wagons from the terrorists. Southwest and Jubaland. In Baidaba, Southwest State, the president of
saying they are going on successfully. On his side, Ambassador Suf Mohammed Al-Amin commended the ongoing military operations against Al-Shabaab militants in the country.
Which means that there is a political will from the authority, the president, the prime minister, ministers, and all principals. They are on front line.
Saying Somalia's first enemy is Al-Shabaab and the second is the drought. Mr. Mohammed said that ATMIS supported Somali National Army in the area of logistics, saying they would apply ATMIS exit strategy by December 2024. Thank you so much for watching Dalsan TV. My name is Abdulrazak Ali.